I feel like if Anthony Davis can get the Pelicans for third seed, he's my MVP.
AD.
Not taking away from anything from Harden at all, but I think AD can. If AD continue what he's doing with the team he got,
Yeah, because you just got Rondo.
and no, Drew Holiday's playing great. I know you don't like that name, but Drew's averaging 25 and 10 right now. It's just
About time. How much he's getting paid?
yeah, but
Yeah. 171 mil.
let's see. Let's check it out. He's averaging right now 19-6, 2 steals, a block, 5 rebounds.
For 170 mil, yeah. You need to be averaging 25 and 10. Because we paid you $170 million to do it.
Yeah, but anyway, I feel he's doing better.
Yeah, shout out. I'm hard on him.
Yeah, a little bit. But I just feel if AD continue the streak he's on with a bad ankle,
Is he going to hold up, man?
he's out tonight. Doubtful for the night already.
He's hurt, man.
But I just feel as though if he, because as of right now, the Sanders got him, I think they're third or fourth.
Fourth. Question. Boogie Cousins is a Pelican next year?
Yes. Because he's going to be out through at least January with that Achilles. And you think a team want to sign him long term, missing?
Boogie, you're listening to the show. Let me tell you, brother, go to San Antonio or come to Phoenix.
Anyway,
Come
so
to Phoenix, man. I'm recruiting for y'all.
I
man.
hear you recruiting. You can't get you can't get fined for it.
Oh yeah. Look, Feds ain't knocking at my door, man.
Mm-hmm.
I like Boogie Cousins in New Orleans, man. They definitely have a chemistry. They could build something there, build that talent around there. AD, he's putting up MVP, like he averaged 35 and 10 for the month of February.
Mm-hmm.
MVP like numbers.
Yep.
But it's so many. I think this is like the month of underrated MVPs.
Him, DeRozan.
DeRozan, Giannis.
If they were playing better,
He's doing all that he can do
yeah, I agree with that.
with no threes. He's getting 30. He ain't shooting not one three. He's not even shooting a jump shot.
Nope. Average 27, 10, and 5. 2 steals and 2 blocks a game.
Yeah, and this is just all I'm getting to the bucket and post moves.
Yep.
And I want to say, let's give credit when credit is due. Dame Dollar, Damian Lillard,
Speaking of which, they're third right now in the West.
Dame Lillard is putting the team on his back.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is the year he don't get snubbed for the All-Star game. It's man.
Yeah. So let's get to the West you were saying earlier. It's 10 teams, and apparently between the 3rd and the 10th spot is within 4 games.
It's crazy, man.
Because then Utah won that hot streak. Now they're up there.
Yeah, Utah, I think, I'm going to just tell you this, and I told you this earlier, man, when we was talking off air. I don't think OKC makes it.
All right, so okay, the team's out. Who do you think is the other team out?
Denver's in 8th spot, right?
No, Denver's out right now.
Denver's out.
As of right now, Denver and Utah are 2 teams that are out right now.
Who's 6, 7, 8 right now?
Minnesota, OKC are tied at 38 and 29. The Clippers are 34 and 29. And Denver, Utah are 35 and 30.
I don't think OKC makes it, man.
Okay, and Utah?
I think the Clippers and Denver make it.
Okay.
And Denver and Paul Millsap is coming back at the right time.
Yep. I'm gonna go. I think Clippers won't make it and Utah won't make it.
The Clippers are doing a lot, man, with what they have.
Yeah.
They're playing with anybody. It's like put your name on this sheet of paper and you'll play tonight.
Mm-hmm. Now The problem, Minnesota, watch out for them. They're kind of. They lost 3 straight so far.
Jimmy Butler, man.
They're missing that defensive presence.
Jimmy Butler.
And that leadership.
But this is the time for Andrew Wiggins to step up.
This is his 3rd year, by the way. Or 4th.
I think. No, yeah, this is 4th.
Okay. Yeah, it's about that time. You're right.
Yeah, this is 4th.
I just feel as though I think OKC is built for the playoffs. If they can stay in it, it's like they're too up and down for me.
I just found out this wacky stat. Paul George and Russell Westbrook is ranked 145th per 100 possessions together.
That's bad.
Jeff Hustis and Steven Adams are ranked higher
than Russ and PG.
What does that tell you?
It ain't working.
It ain't working with whom?
It might be.
Because I don't want to say you're a Russell Westbrook supporter, but you.
Yeah.
It ain't working with whom?
Russ. This is Russ.
Because everybody that leaves the situation kind of gets better.
Could you imagine if Harden would have stayed in Durant? And I know we don't like doing what ifs, but
I put it like this. If Harden, you take Russell out and put Harden with PG and Carmelo, what seed would they be?
They'd be a 2 or a 3.
They're a 1 with just Chris Paul and Ryan Anderson and Eric Gordon and Clint Capella.
Now, Clint Capella's playing. Not taking away from him, but he's playing good.
Clint Capella. Clint Capella.
Why you gotta say it like that? Don't say it like that.
Clint Capella. Like, you got Clint Capella talking smack
to Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. Mm-hmm. And that's because of James Harden.
But I think the problem with Russ is he is not a leader. Think about it. Chris Paul motivates his guys. James Harden. I don't see Russ really doing that.
Yeah, because he's Russell Westbrook is now too busy shooting 28 shots per game as your point guard.
And it's funny you talk about their schedule earlier. They do got that first week in April. Ooh, they might from March 20th to the 9th of April. This is their schedule: at Boston versus Miami versus Portland, at the Spurs versus Denver, at New Orleans versus Golden State, at Houston, at Miami.
Everybody's a playoff team.
Actually, I'm sorry. Let me go farther up to March 16th. 2 more games before that. They got Clippers and Toronto.
They schedule not looking real friendly, my man.
And I'm looking at a team. They only play 1, 2.
They beat up on us last night.
Yeah, they did.
Go ahead, get your wins on.
But they only got 3 games against non-playoff teams the rest of the year. They're in a dogfight.
I don't think they make it, man.
Now I'm looking at their schedule. It's a good chance. Let me check the Clippers, who's out of it right now.
Clippers is very, very favorable.
Clippers. Basically, the way it's looking like they play all playoff teams, each other, all these teams. So they can be 3rd one game, then 5th the next game.
Right.
Out, then back to 6th.
That's what I'm saying.
Because literally every game Clippers have too, they got 1, 2, 3. They got 4 games against non-playoff teams.
See?
So it's wide open.
I'm telling you, man, I don't like OKC's chances.
Yeah, I mean, now looking at their schedule.
Only way and mind you, when Russ shoots less than 14 shots, They win. When he shoots more than 15 shots, they lose.
Exactly.
So you would think he will say, let me not shoot as much.
Yeah.
No, I shoot more. I double my field goal attempts.
But I think what may help OKC a little bit is getting Corey Brewer.
It doesn't matter, man.
And I guess a little leadership in our locker room.
Should have got Torian Green, the point guard at Florida.
Okay.
Because that's what OKC needs now, a point guard.
And people don't get Russ was a shooting guard
He
in
was
college,
a two guard with Darren Collison at UCLA.
running the team. And Kevin Love at that. Oh man,
Right. But don't get me wrong. People say that I'm bashing West. I'm not bashing West. I think he has the biggest heart in the league. The biggest heart.
Mm-hmm.
Not the smartest one. Will shoot you out of a game.
Yeah, definitely. And I hate saying that for Russ, but he does.
He will shoot you out of a game.
So the last 5 games, this is shot attempts. We go from Phoenix on. Well, Phoenix, granted, he didn't play much.
No, they blow him out by 20.
14 attempts, 27 attempts, 31 attempts, 25, 25. That's the last 5 games.
31 attempts.
Lost.
25.
They won that game.
25?
I guess y'all, but
Of course. We're in tank mode. Oh, wait. I mean, we're playing hard as we can. Because
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we can't say tank.
yeah, but looking at you, like the problem with Russ is he's taking 25 or more shots and losing to teams they shouldn't lose to.
Because believe me, the first time they played Phoenix, it wasn't like they just blew us out the water. You had to score 43.
And it's funny to say that when they won that streak in December, they won 6 straight,
Right.
less than 25 shots, except for one game. But every winning streak, it's been less. I'm gonna say less than 30.
Think about that, man. 30 times you have to shoot.
Yeah, but
You know how many points I would have if I shot 30 times?
I hope you would have.
How many points I would have?
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go. So my playoff teams out is gonna be Utah and the Clippers, and you got OKC and Jazz.
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's go on the East side a little bit. You know, this one's a little more easy to determine.
Yeah.
The playoffs pretty much set already. Now, question for you is, how do you feel about Toronto chances in the playoffs with the way DeMar's playing right now, and then they're trying to go with that hump up the Cavaliers?
They do this every year. Every year they tease us.
Now, the one difference I like is them getting Ibaka for the full year.
They got Ibaka for the full year, and they got the best bench in the league.
Yeah, hands down. Because between C.J. Miles, who's averaging 10 points a game, Fred VanVleet, a guy nobody
ever
Wichita
knew.
State is averaging 8 off the bench. DeLon Wright's averaging 8. I mean, they're solid. That bench is solid across the board.
Look, I like the bench. They got the best bench in the league. If Kyle Lowry shows up in the playoffs, I'll believe it.
That's the one. That's the X factor right there.
I'll believe it.
Cause you look at it, minutes per game, it's 30. Like DeMar plays 33, 34 minutes a game.
Not bad.
Kyle Lowry 32. It's not like
Nothing
Tibbs
crazy.
in Minnesota is 35 and above for everybody.
Run them all to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, this team, they can keep this going. They got 2 big bodies down there, Valanciunas and Ibaka. But like you said, it's all
Kyle Lowry in the playoffs.
yes. Kyle Lowry that's the one thing I'm worried about, and he's
getting like $200 million now, right?
he's one of the higher paid players.
He's getting $200 million now.
And I just feel with Kyle Lowry, look at his playoff stats from last year.
Donuts.
They had one game he literally scored 0 points.
And not applicable. Not available.
Yeah,
No show.
and they believed in Kyle Lowry. And people don't realize Kyle Lowry 32, 31. He'll be 32. Actually, in a few days. And for a point guard of his stature,
Not available.
Yeah, all right. Playoffs. Here we go. Playoffs. So last year, 15, 5 assists, 2 points. Not really the best playoffs.
That was and that was the contract year.
Yeah, and that's the year I thought they'd let him go. But yeah, it's like I said, up to Kyle Lowry because he disappears.
If I'm DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry doesn't show up this year, I'm asking for a trade.
I was about to say who would take him, but every team would take him.
You'll find a way to take him
Yeah, good point.
because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
He plays awesome until the playoffs.
and I can't say awesome to be honest.
Yeah.
Like his last 5 games, he's averaging only 12 points, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds, which is that's like Draymond stats.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, but for you to,
Forget 200 mil.
yeah,
You better, but the almost triple double, I'll take
yep,
because that's hard.
yeah, that is hard,
You know,
especially with Valanciunas and Ibaka down there.
and you know what? 9 assists, 7 rebounds.
Yep.
I'll take that.
Yeah, so
Playoffs. I don't want to hear 12 points in the playoffs.
he need averaging 20,
Yeah.
and that's me being nice. Cause DeMar gonna give you 28 to 30. And right now with Toronto in the playoffs start today, they will be going against the Bucks, which can give them problems.
The Bucks gonna be a tough matchup, man.
And it depends on, like I said, matchups. Like nobody can guard Giannis on that team.
Nobody can guard Giannis. Jabari Parker, slowly but surely, is feeling pretty nice. Middleton,
He's second leading scorer for that team. Eric Bledsoe's the X factor for them.
right.
You know a lot about Eric Bledsoe.
Yep. Bum of the year. He wouldn't play in Phoenix like that.
To me, he ain't really doing nothing for.
Milwaukee,
I mean, he's
yeah.
let's see, 17, 4 and 4, 2 steals.
Mediocre numbers.
Yeah, that's how I feel. But we'll see. Like I said, going back to Toronto, I like him. And I'm not the biggest Kyle Lowry fan either. But I think with that bench they got, that much improved bench they got,
Best bench in the league, hands down.
and they like the Spurs of the East almost.
Right.
Finding hidden gems. Look at this team. Let me see their roster. Oops. They got players that, all right, so other than CJ Miles, Fred VanVleet, he went to Wichita State. DeLon Wright was Utah, great player at Utah actually.
Yeah.
Pascal Siakam,
Yeah.
and all these guys are averaging between 8 to 10 points off the bench.
But it's when they scored.
Yeah,
Van Fleet just hit the game winner.
and who would have thought VanVleet would be in the game at crunch time? But knowing him, people don't know he lived for that moment at Wichita State.
Yeah, he did. He hit down. He hit big shots in Wichita State.
Yeah, with confidence. And the one X factor for him too is Norman Powell. They gave Norman Powell that money and he's disappeared.
Yeah, most people do that.
Yeah.
You paid now, man.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? This shout out to my Detroit Pistons fans, man.
Who are 5-9 now since the Blake Griffin trade?
You got fake Griffin, and it ain't worked.
Now, one more question for you. You heard about Minnesota signing D Rose. Does it make a difference for them, or they
really they really signed him?
Yeah, he's on the roster. The Minnesota Timberwolves, I like to call them now.
Timberwolves. I think that's great. Lot of mental issues going on with Derrick Rose, man.
And I think it's all in his head. Like, I think, you have a knee injury of what he had over the years. It's in your head when you're playing.
It's like a lot of stuff going on with Derrick Rose, man. And for a player of his caliber, being the only MVP that might not ever make it to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and that's in the NBA era makes Hall of Fame.
Yeah, just it's just sad, man.
Yeah.
But I just want to see him get on the court, man, because quiet as is kept, when he's on the court, he does produce.
You know, you can joke about him all you want, but even in Cleveland, he was averaging. Let's see.
15. He was averaging 15 off the bench.
Yeah. like 10.10, 2 and 2, and like in 20 minutes.
Yeah, 10 off the bench in 20 minutes.
And you know, I feel if he's back with Tibbs, it might rejuvenate him.
He just needs to just get back to being familiar, man.
Yeah, and it gets confidence back.
Confidence. Just be that smart, because Jeff Teague, man. He's being Jeff Teague.
Yeah, you know, he's never really known for that playoff.
Yeah. So, you know, have Derrick Rose. I just want Derrick Rose to just have fun, man.
Yep, definitely.
Just have fun. Just going back to the game and playing the game you love, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want Derrick Rose to do, man. And
Yep.
just gotta have your prayers up for Derrick Rose, man.
Yeah.
Real rap, man. A lot of issues going on with the brother,
Mm-hmm.
and you never want to see a player of that caliber.
Yeah. Even players now coming out more with the mental health. And, you know, like you said, money can't make you happy. You always hear it.
Yeah,
And you've
man.
seen it firsthand. Like I feel like DeMar DeRozan having an all-star year who's saying he fights depression.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. But, you know, as like African Americans growing up, and you hide that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah,
And I hate saying that. Like, for example, you know, you be down and out, parents tell you just shake it off and go play.
yeah, man. I mean, it's a different dynamic when you come to, you know, certain things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in Derrick Rose's situation, man, it's just a lot of factors that's pulling them in different directions, man. So
Yeah.
when you got that situation, you know, when you're taking care of people
Mm-hmm.
and you don't even know if you're gonna be able to take care of yourself,
Yep.
it's crazy, man.
Mhm.
And then only thing you just want to do, it's not even about the money
Yep.
anymore. It's about, can I just get on the court
And do what I love.
and just do what I love,
Mm-hmm.
do what I've been doing all my life.
Yeah. You know, a lot of these guys, that's all they know.
Right. And it's not like, you know, when you see, you know, Derrick Rose, that's first thing you'll be like, man, you always got to have that plan B, or
Yep.
you see why people are always telling you to, you know, get you an education and
Mhm.
stuff like that, because it could be like that. man.
Yep. Even like Kelly Oubre recently came out about mental health as well. And he's saying growing up, his like dad was telling us, push it down inside, play.
Yeah, man, it's tough, and it's especially if you grow up in you know, you grow up in the hood or whatever, man.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really have the time to be depressed or anything like
Or
that, man.
the resources go, he can help.
Right. You don't have time to do that. You got one goal in mind, and that's to make it to the league, man.
Yep.
So,
And with Kelly Oubre's situation, he grew up in New Orleans,
yeah,
where you want to get out.
real crazy situation,
Yeah.
man.
So I kind of respect the players, all the guys, like even Kevin Love with his panic attacks.
Yeah.
And, you know, those are really, I've seen those firsthand. Those are really,
Yo, those things is crazy,
Mhm.
man. And, you know, shout out to the people that's coming out, man. I'd rather, you know, players come out to the public so the issues would be addressed, man, so you don't end up like Ben Gordon, man.
yeah, exactly. That's the perfect example.
And shout out to everybody. Shout out to Ben Gordon.
Now, do you feel the NBA should maybe get a plan in place to help these players?
I think so, because, you know, some of these people, it might affect superstars as well.
Mhm.
I mean, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Love, they're stars in this league, and you don't want anything happening to your stars, man.
Yeah.
You know, some type of, you know, counseling,
Mm-hmm.
you know, where, you know, an outlet so where they're not looked upon differently by amongst their peers and
Yeah.
stuff like that, where they feel comfortable talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to DeMar DeRozan for even talking to Kevin Love about it.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
because
look, bro, Because, just me being competitive,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't talk to you.
Yeah.
Just me being competitive, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, they talk about Kevin Love's situation. He caught a panic attack in the middle of a game in November.
Yeah.
And he was just saying, felt like he had air was thick and heavy. He couldn't talk.